Today's reading is Werecat, an entry of the Multiple Encyclopedia book series. A beastman-type monster with the characteristics of a cat, they have a flexible and strong body and are talented when it comes to springing onto an unsuspecting victim. Aside from living in forests, some individuals also live around human villages awaiting the opportunity to attack human men. They have highly capricious personalities. Oftentimes, when you think that they're taking a friendly attitude, they'll suddenly assume a sulky attitude. However, they are creatures whose bodies speak louder than their mouths. If their tail is straight up and their eyes downcast, avoiding contact with yours during a conversation, it means the werecat wishes to be loved, even though their mouth might say otherwise. Even when they're in a sulky sort of mood, they'll soon brighten up if one has sex with them. Despite being capricious, having sex with the man that they like is the one thing they still love to do no matter what the time. They're usually not very dangerous, but when they go into heat, which happens periodically, they become extremely ferocious, and when they spot a human man, they'll attack and violate him. They often then become attached to the person they had sex with, and even after their heat is over, they'll frequently seek that man. In the case that they've become attached, the longer they interact with a man and the longer they have sex, the longer their heat will last. Even after it's over, the period before their next heat will suddenly grow shorter. For that reason, if one spoils them too much and have sex with them whenever tempted, they'll end up in a state of constantly being in heat, and things will get out of hand. Should they catch a whiff of a fruit called Mato Tato Bai, they'll fall into a state of intoxication, their sense of reason will be diminished, and for a while they'll enter a state that's even more ferocious than when they're in heat. Even though they're usually capricious during this time, their head will be full of thoughts of, and only thoughts, of fawning on a man and having sex, and in a state of maximum arousal, they'll rub their hot body against a man, seeking intercourse.